What up, what up, what up? This is your girl Candy here for my first live. We're going to do Kingdom Business Season 2, Episode 6. Please bear with me as this is my first one, so hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. As I don't plan to, I have two experts joining me tonight. At this moment, I will be bringing on right now your girl EJ, who is not on camera, but I'll accept it because I love her anyway. I appreciate her so much. Here is EJ. What's up,
What up?
EJ?
What up? What up? What up?
And next, I am bringing up the professional, the DJ of it all, the voice of everybody, the voice of reason, my professor, Mr. Vacay J. What's up, Jay?
What's good? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you, thank you,
Ah,
thank you for
what's up?
having
What's up?
me.
What's up? Thank you. No, thank
Congratulations
you.
on your
Thank
first
you.
live. Congratulations. I'm gonna say that right.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, EJ. What's up?
Girl, nothing. Congratulations on your first live. Like
Thank
like
you. Thank you.
like Vacay J say.
Okay, so how did you all enjoy this episode of Kingdom Business?
I enjoyed it. It was action packed. It was a lot of information. We talked about it a little bit. It was a lot. I'm
Yeah,
not even gonna
from
lie,
beginning to end.
but it was good. It was good. Definitely a good episode.
Yes. And what about you, EJ?
Oh yeah, I was here for it. I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was interesting for sure. I loved the ending. I thought it was funny.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I was here for it. It was a good episode.
I agree. I agree. Okay, so let me go ahead and start this thing off. So, as the episode started, we see Taj and C's in the booth, well, in the studio with, I'm not sure who the artist was singing a gospel song. He encouraged Taj to sing with him, and we can see C's kind of staring at his son, gazing at him like that's my boy. I'm calling him his son for some reason, but it just came out so easy. But to me, he's looking at him like that's my boy. My boy sound good up there, sound like me. How y'all feel about that? The way he's looking, or am I doing too much?
Always. No, I'm joking. No, seriously though, I hold on one second.
Okay,
I'll go while she's taking care of that. Yeah, I
go
mean
go
it's
ahead.
it's
Okay,
it's like obvious, like C's is definitely Taj's father. Like that whole chemistry between them and the way that he treats him and talks to him. It's not just like a I'm the boss, I run the show. It's like they easily kind of like interact with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
agree.
so Taj is like, and they kind of have a similar sensibility, you know what I'm saying? The way that they kind of
Yeah,
think a little bit
yeah,
and the way that they
yeah.
communicate is very similar.
Yes, I totally agree. Okay, so the next scene we see Bishop pulling up in his SUV to their big iron gate, huge gate at that,
Mhm.
and they have a young man standing outside the gate, and he asked for Davita because he asked him who was he, and he said he didn't give him his name. He just told him who he was as to why he was there, as far as being the one at the hospital the day that prayed for her, and then she was healed. But he never did tell him who he was. He never said his name,
Right.
So he kind of was pulling at grasping at straws, trying to figure out, is he going to say who he is, or he's just going to tell me that he's a chaplain, and therefore, so do you think that's his son, or do you think that's C's son? Like, who's the father, who's the pappy?
Well, it could be anybody, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he from Zamunda, straight out of Zamunda, you know what I'm saying? Straight from Wakanda, you know what I'm saying? The way that he was talking, I'm here for, to pray for you and Wakanda forever. And
Yeah,
and I'm saying like hey, what's going on, Monique 69 ways? I think, man, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because Taj favors Caesar,
yeah,
right? Pastor doesn't, he doesn't favor the pastor, right? So I don't know who could be the father in this guy, man. I mean, you know,
Right.
it could be anybody.
Yeah. As I was talking to different people about the show, I was like, do you think it could have been somebody else other than C's and the Bishop? Like, you know, I mean, it could have happened,
Yeah.
that could have been somebody else, because not that they're supposed to favor because they're actors, they're characters, but they still should have some kind of resemblance. And, just because, I guess maybe because C's and Taj resemble so much, I
Yeah.
kind of expect a little bit more so on this part. And then I was wondering, like, maybe he's not who he says he is. Like, but how would he know to go there? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if
Go ahead. Yeah.
EJ's want to say something, but
Oh, I'm here. I'm back. Sorry.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, as far as I mean, honestly, I just think that, I mean, I feel like it's a possibility that it definitely, I don't think he just come make up this big story about who he is. So I believe that he is the son. I do believe that he's Caesar's son. I don't think Denita was out there like that. I think what her and Caesar had was real, and the parents just got in the way of it. So I think that that's probably their child together. I just think maybe they picked, maybe someone that didn't quite look like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
maybe that's just how they, this is just who they ended up with. I mean, I have been trying to figure out where the accent comes from, but someone, I can't remember who it was, somebody was saying that, if he was raised by someone in another country and that's where he
Kenya.
was living,
Mm-hmm.
Kenya.
then
Yeah.
that's probably why he has the accent,
Yeah.
because people
Right.
can't get accents like that. So I was like, okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
foster
it makes
parents
sense.
raised him, yep, in Kenya. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Okay, and we have Tamika here, another veteran in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her on stage. Hi, Tamika.
Hello,
How are
hello,
you?
hello. What's going on, Kenzie? Love, right?
Hey, Tamika.
I done broke
Hey,
in. I
What
done
up?
broke it in. Like EJ said,
yes.
I done broke in my live cherry.
Mhm.
On church Sunday, right? That's right.
Yes.
Breaking.
With all they got going on, I don't think that is too
Right.
bad. I think I'm all right.
Listen, you never
Hey,
know where it's
I'm in
gonna
good
happen at.
company.
It just
I'm
be
in
in the
good
heat of the
company.
moment and stuff
I'm
just
praying.
happen.
I'm praying for y'all. Praying for y'all.
I'm in good company.
Mess
Okay.
with y'all in the back of the pew with the whole thing going down. Anyway,
Look at you. You going left.
that's how
Hey,
we do.
y'all.
Okay. So Tamika, we just started out just asking them how they felt about the episode, and then about the way C's was looking at Taj in the booth as he was singing, and the interaction between Mr. Chaplin and Bishop.
I love this episode. I was in my house yelling, as y'all know I always do. I say my neighbors, they should be used to me. I've been here a long time. They've been here a long time. They say, Lord, she in there watching one of them shows again. And yeah, Taj, it's so funny because I feel like him and Rebel kind of fight against what's meant to be, whether it's with being with each other, whether it's them singing and he'd really be like, I'm not trying to be here to sing, but that's supposed to be part of the contract. And I like the little flow he had going on. I was like, all right, like I would rock out to this song. I was feeling what he was saying, and Caesar was looking at him more proud, and then of course when our prayer warrior showed up at the gate, I was like, uh-oh. I sat up, for that part. I definitely was interested. Like, okay, we about to get somewhere now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for that. And let me see, can I hit the star on that comment? Does that show? Okay, not to
Mm-hmm.
go off topic, but I love VKJ's voice. He should be on
Oh,
the radio.
oh,
Oh
thank you,
yeah, he
Shannon.
is the
Yes,
Thank
good
you.
radio.
night.
He is
Yes,
the
good
radio.
Thank
night.
you. Shout out to
No.
you. You know what?
Hey,
Can I do this real quick? I just
do
had
it,
to.
do
I
it,
just said.
do it.
Thank you for your contribution
Appreciate you.
and bringing that vacay energy.
I appreciate that.
Don't gas him up like that.
Yeah.
Here we
Don't
go.
do
Here
that.
goes the sister that be
Don't do
hating.
that.
Here we go.
That's that diesel. It's the diesel fuel. Light them up.
All right. Appreciate you.
Okay. Yes. That's just a little break the ice a little bit because I'm nervous. I'm shaking in my boots.
You're doing good. Keep it
Yes,
up.
yes. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. I am going to. I'm not going in order, of
It's
course.
all
So
right.
we're just going to talk about what I have. So,
Lord have mercy.
Sasha.
Super messy.
Okay.
Okay. I have a hard time with this young lady in real life, and then her as an actress on a TV show that I enjoy watching. So it's kind of hard to separate the two. However, I'm going to separate the two, but she still is doing too much. So Sasha sachets into Caesar's office, um, like she's trying to handle some business, and he's not paying her any attention. He's looking at the laptop. He's not even giving her any eye contact. I don't know what she thought that was going to happen, or I don't know what she was thinking. So she tries to go over and embrace him a little bit, and he stopped her. But then, his intern, not intern, his what is she? The young lady.
She's sort of like his intern.
Yeah,
He's
his
giving her
Yeah.
like chance to produce and stuff. Like she's in training.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So his
Mm-hmm.
intern, was like, "See, Caesar," and then your lawyer's here, and Sasha's looking like, "Oh, competition," but she don't care, and she leaves out, and But how do y'all feel about Sasha and how she's throwing herself at C's like ants on a popsicle or something? I don't know.
Listen, Sasha just trying to shoot her shot. I ain't mad at her. She trying to get what she said. She couldn't get it over here at Redeeming Records. I mean, not Redeeming Records. At what's the name of Denita's thing? What's the name? Whatever her record company
Is it
is.
Kingdom?
Kingdom
Kingdom Record?
Records. She can't get it over there, so she got to come to Redeeming because Redeeming is where you're supposed to, be able to have second chances. So she gonna shoot her shot, but that's just her. Some people, that's what they sell. They sell themselves literally, and that's what she's trying to do. So it is what it is.
She's definitely selling something, and nobody's buying because nobody's paying her any attention. She's focused on herself, and she's very self-absorbed. Jay, how do you feel about this lady?
Let me get my water because she
You
is
thirsty
mad
too?
thirsty. She's so thirsty, yo. Like she
Yes,
is like she's annoying to me. Like I get
yes.
being persistent, trying to get a deal. I get all of that, but there's ways in which you do that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, being in the industry, like super unprofessional, like you just throwing yourself at seas, like yeah, you don't know what's going on. Just like with this situation right here. Like that could have been his wife. That could have been, his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was his lawyer. So she's super thirsty, man. She need to go sit down and drink something.
I totally agree. That's why I put that little thing up there. Drink plenty of water. Dehydration can get ugly. You know, that's for Sasha. All right, Tamika, how do you feel about Miss Thirsty Sasha?
Yeah, I think EJ and VKJ broke it down good, but I will say that I'm not mad at her for trying to, shoot her shot and make herself known, where Caesar is concerned. As she claims she's at Redeeming Records to be redeemed. All right, y'all believe in second chances, but we know that's kind of bull crap. But I won't say it's bull crap, but I'll say it's 50-50. And it was funny to me. It was hilarious. I got a good cackle out of it. So I was like, this girl, she can't help herself.
Yes, she's very busy. Throughout
Mm-hmm.
the location. She's busy at Kingdom Business. She's busy at
Mm-hmm.
Redeeming Records. She's just a busy. She's busy.
Yeah. But I don't mind as
Okay,
much because as
so
far as we know, Caesar is a single man. So, she can try to shoot it and he can
yes,
take it
yes,
or he can leave it.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
I agree. But he's never giving her the
Right. She
anything
just
saying that
coming
it's
strong.
okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Jay? What was that? I saw
She's
that
just doing
signal.
what she know how to do because
Mm-hmm.
remember, she was with the pastor, right? So she
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get in and all
Mm-hmm.
of this and that. What do? You try to sleep your way to the top. This is nothing new, right? We know that's how people do it.
Exactly.
So she's just
Yes,
displaying what
yes.
people normally do, what we see in the industry. So I'm not surprised that she's moving that way, that the character's moving that way, not particularly Tamar, right? but the character.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so X
Ooh.
and Rebel are at some kind of industry party thingy. I'm not sure where they are, but nonetheless, they're on the red carpet. They're walking. People are speaking to them. Taking pictures. This one guy, I don't know who he is, but he begins to taunt X as far as asking for, who is she, um, talking about her, her stripper days, and now she's a artist and singer or whatever. Is she your girlfriend? Is she your artist? Asking all these questions. Can I get your name? This, that, and the third. He's keep telling him to leave him alone. No, we don't have anything to say to you. She wants to talk to him or whatever. She wants to comply just a little bit, just to, so he can back off and to calm down X. However, that does not, you know, work. So what do you all feel about this? What do you all think? My question is, what's the real beef? What's his issue? EJ?
So I mean, I definitely think that, there is something between them that probably has happened. I mean, he's a journalist, it's the media, and we know how the media can perpetuate things and how they can spin things, and that's probably what's happened to him at some point. If someone is going out of their way that much to not talk to you, there's a reasoning for it. And if he continues to push and push and push, he's just being way too pushy to me. And Rebel is just in a spotlight right now. She's like caught up in the glow of it all. I don't think that she was trying to, like, I don't really think that she was in a, like, trying to, calm down the situation. I think she just wanted to be in the spotlight and answer the questions because she's trying to get to the next level, but she don't see what he's seeing because she ain't got the history that whatever they got, is, because they definitely got a history and you can tell. And to me, the media person was definitely trying to push him and trying to bring something out of him that he didn't want, that he wanted to he wanted, I think he was trying to make him angry, like, and he wanted him to
Mm-hmm.
show that anger. So like I just think that there's some sort of history that we just don't know the backstory to.
Right. Mm-hmm. What about you, Tamika?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with what EJ is saying. I don't know, cause that guy, he kind of throws me off anyway. He be doing too much sometimes, but I do feel like there's a history there. We don't know exactly what it is, but you know how some of these reporters or bloggers or whatever it's supposed to be could just be doing too much and feel like they owed, to be in your business. And he's trying to warn her, like, no, don't answer nothing, don't deal with him, because he already know the type of stuff that he into. But he definitely took it like way too far. No, do that on your own time, not while you out here in the streets with me. Oh
I
God,
totally
like,
agree. I totally
I felt like
agree.
that was a red flag.
Mm-hmm. So after it didn't work. See, I didn't want to think you would act a whole fool in public, but here we are. So, of course, the reporter guy keeps asking him all these questions. Now he puts his phone in his face. He has, like on record. I'm assuming he was recording, but he kept asking him all these questions. Not that you should. Now you want something to happen. I guess that's why he had the camera part on, because we didn't see it on the first time. But now you have the camera on. Now you are getting a beat down unnecessarily because it didn't have to happen. And Rebel gets hit in the meantime. EJ, how do you feel about that?
I mean, pretty much, it was, I didn't like the fact that she got caught in the crossfire, but once again, I feel like the guy baited him on purpose because he knows something that we don't know. X been trying to keep it cool, but X got a little slight anger problem that we kind of saw raise this little head. And I feel like maybe he knew this, and that's what he was trying to get that rile out of him to get his next story. Like, if I keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, you gonna do something, I'm gonna get it on camera, and here I got my story. And I just feel like he went too far with it, like Tamika was saying, like he went way too far, and then he, as a person that's in the industry, should know how to control your temper and know how these things are going to escalate and how it's gonna look. So he should have done better too. Like it was just crazy. You not gonna get me caught up like that. I'm gonna walk away from you before you let me catch you. I'm not gonna let you interfere with my money. Say it like that.
Exactly. And my safety and my uh me being out in these streets when I want to be, not locked up nowhere. Oh,
Yeah,
what did
he
I
was
do?
trash. He was trash for the way that he
Okay.
handled it. Real quick, because you did skip over me. It's okay.
Yes.
Um, he was trash in the way that he
I didn't
handled it.
mean to.
It's okay. No, no, no. It's okay. It's your first time. It's okay. I've done it too. But he was trash in the way that he handled it. For to be this professional, I'm gonna show you the ropes. You know, if you stick with me, you're gonna blow up. Like you supposed to know the game, so you know you need to ignore, cats like that. You know he's trying to antagonize you. You know all of that. So, but the dude says something, and I don't know if y'all notice. He's like, yeah. So what makes her different than all the other girls that you've been with? So I think that
Yes.
was the last straw for him because he was trying to like insinuate like every person that he works with, he sleeps with in front of Rebel. So he was being a cock blocker too, if I could say that.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
definitely
tried to push
was.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you
Go
said
ahead,
it.
EJ.
Hmm.
No, I was just saying he definitely tried to push him. He knew what buttons to hit, and he was
Yeah,
hitting them.
yeah. But he shouldn't have pushed Rebel. Like, dude, control yourself, bro. Like,
Yeah, like he pushed her, and then it's like, hold a minute.
he turned
So
to Incredible Hulk. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Calm
right.
down.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't think I have the slide for that, but next day she's at Redeeming Records spinning Caesar's award on his desk. And you could tell she was nervous or whatnot. And he was like, in his mind, like, where all this is coming from. Well, no, he did say it out loud, where is this coming from? Um, but she was like, she feel better at with working with him and Taj versus being with X. It's a different
Hmm.
feeling she has. And we all know the feeling that she has because when she's with Taj, it's like they make, that sweet music, gospel music per se.
Yeah.
Well, to be exact, gospel music, but it's still, sweet music that they're making. Because you can see how they look at each other. That's not the slide I want. So, um, and then he goes to her house. He knocks on, well, bams on her door. I thought he was gonna kick it in, the way he was carrying on.
I did.
Yeah, he has a very bad temper, and I knew he
Mm-hmm.
did what 2 or 3 episodes ago when he called her out her
Mm-hmm.
name in the middle of a session, and he apologized,
Mm-hmm.
but he still got upset about that, and then he tried to redeem himself by giving her a watch that someone gave him, and then he started badgering her and taunting her, telling her that she needs to sing this way and that way, but
I
we
don't
could tell he's degrading.
I don't mean to interrupt, but this is
Hmm.
kind of reminding me of kind of what's going on in the industry right now with a say per se executive and the whole anger and the SA, the
Yes,
physical. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So,
yes.
you know,
I agree. I agree.
mm,
Totally. And it's despicable.
yeah, I agree.
Okay. So, it's like I said, I'm out of order. Rebel finds out that net, well, C's did not C's. Bishop didn't tell her per se, or did he? That was Davita's necklace. But of
I
course
think
she
it's
stormed
assumed. I think it's assumed that
assumed
he told her because she wouldn't have come there if he hadn't have said it. They just didn't
Oh
show.
yeah, he was the only
right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Bishop.
she
Yeah.
storms into the office and throws the necklace on the desk, and she, says this cheap piece of jewelry is not mine or whatever. But then she tells her those are your children's birthstones, so this is yours. Why was this at my house, at our house? What did you do? What did you have to do with my mother's death? How did you all feel about her Davita's response to Rebel as far as what happened with her mother Raven? Like, I don't want to bring it up, but it seems like familiar songbird territory that they were creeping into. She drowned in the tub um, when was on drugs or whatnot. Which she said her mother never did drugs, but that sounds too much of a songbird territory. I don't want to go there. But what did you all feel about that?
I mean, Denita reacted the way I expected her to react. I wasn't shocked by it, and we know she's gonna deny it, and she gonna try to belittle her mother. Make it seem like, Yeah, I came and I talked to her, but ain't nothing go down besides that. That ain't mine. I don't wear cheap stuff like that. And it's like, lady, it's yours. So cut the ball. At first, because we
Yes.
didn't know all the ins and outs of everything else later, I was kind of ticked off by Rebel of even going in there and blowing it up and saying anything. So I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You never let everybody know, everything that's going on and that you want to them. But of course, we, saw later that it was reasoning for that. But just as far as our reaction, it didn't surprise me. And then of course, you're not even waiting 5 minutes before you on the phone, calling up what you call it to be like, how does she know? How does she have my necklace?
Yes. Yelling and screaming
So
and carrying all loud, like, okay, for everybody to hear. KJ, how did you feel about that?
She is straight lying, boy. I tell you, her memory's back, and she is well aware of what happened. I believe that she did take her mother out. I believe that she did something to her. I believe she set her up. I believe it all. Like this Rebel, I mean, again, she came from an emotional standpoint. That's why she putting all the cards on the table. You know what I'm saying? So, any one of us have been in that position, right? We get emotional about stuff and we know we shouldn't say it all, but we say it all. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her mom. So she a straight liar. That ain't my necklace. You a liar. You should be ashamed. You represent God in the music. Terrible.
Despicable. Gotta love it. EJ.
Honestly, to be fair, I honestly think the opposite of Jay on this one about her doing it. I think that yes, she was there. She straight up lied about the name. We all know that was a lie. But I honestly don't think that she did it. I think it would be too easy for it to be her that did it. I honestly think it's a little deeper than that. I think it's like either her mama or her daddy or somebody that had it done because they didn't want him to go back to old girl. I think she came there to confront her and left. But I think after that, I think it has something to do with either the daddy or the mom. I'm not too sure which one of them, but I think either one, both, whatever, in cahoots with it. And maybe she low key knows it, but she didn't actually give the order or do it, is what I think. At first, I thought maybe it happened on an accident. You know how that always be the story. Like they got into a struggle and it was an accident, and then they had to come clean it. But I just don't want that to be the same story. So I want it to be something different.
Yeah, I hope it is something different. But that part, what you just said, them struggling, boom, she hit her head. All right, put in a tub, make it look like she got strung out or whatever the case is and killed herself. Yeah, I mean, it might be her mom because her mom is shiesty like that. So I could agree with you. That it probably is that too. Yeah.
Yes. And then we see Rebel leave and talk to the detective, and of course they did get permission to tap the chief. Is he the chief? The sheriff? The chief's phone, cell phone, to tap his phone. So of course they got that conversation as well, even though they didn't have anything damaging, but they still have access to records, and that they were able to tap the phone and hear conversation because she called straight after Rebel walked out. How do y'all feel about the detective? What do you think? Like, of course, the end goal is to find out who unalived her mother, but what do you think is gonna go with that? You think she's gonna get found out because it's like the chief saying that was supposed the necklace should have been put away with her things and locked up or whatnot, but of course the detective was able to get to them, and Rebel showed her the necklace, not saying I know you left your necklace, but she showed her the actual necklace, which means somebody got their hands on the items. So how do you all
she
feel about
getting
that?
found out. She getting found out, in my opinion, because she was already being nosy before, already asking questions before. That's why I said she playing it kind of hard, like a lot of these cops do on these shows. I mean, she is also kind of being a little light, but that's why I said she was kind of giving mixed communication with Rebel on that last one, because it was like, oh, this is so dangerous and we can't do things a certain way, but then you're still putting her in a dangerous situation and telling her to go and do things. So it's the good, the positive, and the negative sides of it. But he ain't no dummy. He been in this game for a long time and been covering up for people for a long time. So I'm more than sure he can narrow it down. So who's the officers that would be going and looking, and if they have any type of cameras in the rooms where the stuff is usually held at or anything like that, and they see her going in and out, you know,
Yeah,
like
and
1 + 1 gonna be 2.
and don't they typically have to check that stuff out anyway?
They
They
do. They
have to go
supposed
and
to.
check it out. So I don't know. I just feel like, to piggyback off what Tamika said, I feel like she absolutely is. I don't think that he's dumb. I think that he's been in the game long enough to know exactly what's going on. He gonna be able to put two and two together, and he gonna know that it's her. And it won't surprise me if she don't make it through the season. You know what I'm saying? And then Rebel's gonna kind of be left on her own trying to expose, whatever it is. I just feel like, this is just a disaster waiting to happen. There's too many powerful people that she working with. We got judges and all these other people, ain't no telling who else, probably got senators and everything else. I don't know who all in these rooms, but
Right.
Apparently it's a lot of powerful people and they don't want their stuff to get found out. So I don't know if she make it.
I'm surprised that he doesn't even realize what the detective is doing already. You know what I'm saying? Like, the detective can't be working by herself independently, not telling anybody else, hey, we sending Rebel in to plant these mics and all that. Like, if with all these powerful people that he knows and what he knows, like, he can't be that dumb.
Right. Yeah. It can't be that dumb. But we're going to find out, because how many episodes? We have 2 more episodes left.
What episode is this? 6?
It's 6, yes. So they're going to give us, we'll have 8 episodes. So I guess we'll see before the season ends what's going on with the detective and who's working with them. So we see this rapping duo. They sounded good, but it was strange to me when listen to people rapping about Jesus Christ, the Lord, our Savior. It's always funny to me. But they did
had a
sound
nice
good.
flow.
They did sound good. So what do you all think about the rapping duo? But Lil Sister and Big Bro, or Big Bro and Lil Sis or something?
I thought it was
I liked it.
I liked thought it was dope.
I thought it was dope. Yeah.
I did too. I agree. I just want to know the thoughts. Okay. So I tried to put some egg on Sasha's face.
What the heck is that?
Egg.
Oh Lord, you got you a little bot.
You got a bot. Congratulations.
Oh.
Congratulations.
It's on a guest destination.
It's from Facebook. Facebook.
One call can change. Man, go away. Who has Facebook?
Oh, I do. Maybe that's my bot, and I'm gonna block him.
Gotta get some mods up in there. Mods, take care of that.
And your bot. Your bot.
There you go.
Okay. So Sasha's in there singing. She sounds good. I can't remember the song what she was singing, but she did sound good because we know Tamar can't actually sing.
It was I.
Yes.
It was I.
Yes.
She can sing, Jay.
No, she can sing, but the song was I. In comparison to, like, you go back to the Twins and they was killing it, and then we hear this. It was okay. It wasn't like bad, but it was okay. It's like a standard type, demo.
Yeah, but she can sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
So we see Taj walk in and ask the engineer to leave, and then he walks in and talks to her. And he lets her know that it wasn't my mother, it was me.
Dang.
That's the reason why you didn't get to, record anything, or you didn't do anything with us at Kingdom Records.
Is that also because she knows that she slept with his father?
Probably so.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know anything else other than that for the reason, that's the only reason I can see. And I'm fine with that reason. That's a perfect reason for me. What do you all think about the way Taj handled Sasha?
I approve of his message.
You, Jay?
Yeah, I think, this first time seeing Taj just on this level to be like, you know what, it was me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get up out of here. Like, this is the first time I've seen this side of him. Again, like I said, he's usually the smooth church operator. So for me to see this side, be like, yeah, it was me that denied you. I was like, oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't know you had it in you, shut things down, send the engineer away, be like, yeah, you need to get up out of here. Like, wow.
Yeah. I appreciated that. I wish he could do that with Essence a little bit, but we handle our loved ones. We handle our loved ones differently than we do.
We didn't even see Essence in this episode, right?
And I'm cool with it. I am cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that. Okay, let's see. I think I did that one. Okay. So I said, just be together already. I wish they could. I can't wait for them to be. So how did you all feel about them singing? Well, they was putting the words together from the things that she wrote down. They were, getting the melody, putting the words. He was telling her she was doing a good job. As you can see, she was looking at him with passion, and he's looking at her like he could eat her up. Like he would want to eat her up like a steak in front of a lion in the lion's den. It's just the way he was looking at it. I'm like, oh gosh, they're about to get it on. Can I say that? Yeah, that was clean. Yeah, they was about to. I just knew they was about to get it on. I just knew something was about to happen. But of course, we know he's holding back because of his commitment to Essence. So, what do you all feel about this very passionate scene?
I
It
thought
was giving me perfect combination. I was like, oh yeah, we already know the chemistry be on point, the singer be on point. I mean, I always love these things together. They just popping off the screen,
Me too.
I definitely was about to be like, I know y'all not about to kiss and ain't about to walk in again.
I told you to stay away from her. Wow.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they weren't gonna kiss only because because Taj just got in trouble about that kiss. So I was like, he gonna hold back from this kiss that he wants to do, but he definitely, and she was gonna hold back from it too because she know that this is a fresh situation and all all that stuff went down because of that kiss that old boy let out the bag. So I just wish that we could just get past. I just need Taj to. You know what? I'm just a broken record. Y'all know what it is.
Just be together already. Just do something.
Look at that picture in the top right. Like, look at the way she's looking at him. Like, it's just like this tension was so thick. I could spread it on, bread and all this and that and still have way more left for another sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, they, whoever casted them is really good. It's really good because you can feel it like just vibrating off of the screen. Like they need to be together. And he was trying his hardest, like, yo, I want to. He looking at her like, I just want to, like you said, I want to sop you up with a biscuit and just eat you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he looking at her. Like, and he like, he like leaned over and just kind of bumped her a little bit. Okay, let me see your words. Like he really wanted to go take it to the back of the pew. Anyway, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Leave it to Jay. Leave it to Jay.
You already know. Just like you said, EJ, we broken records over here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But he didn't even smash it yet, right? He didn't smash, right?
All they had was that one kiss.
Ah, dang. You know what? I think if they just do that, get it out the way, I think we'd be all right. I think we'll be all right.
He'll leave Essence.
Yeah.
And then we'll be all right.
We gonna be that good. All right.
Amen.
I mean, he already smashed Essence, out of wedlock. So I mean, yeah, go ahead and smash her too. I mean, you might as well.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
If it wasn't for Essence telling him that she was pregnant when he went back to break up with her, and if it wasn't for that whole thing, they was definitely about to smash.
Remember what we talked about though? Remember we talked about before how he was like, yeah, the baby gonna be gone, and then he gonna go back. Like that did not play out. I wish it did.
They missed the opportunity, bro.
They sure did.
Opportunity.
They sure did. I wanted him to go down that dark path like we talked about. We was talking it up, remember?
We had written his life all the way out. He was gonna be spazzing. He was gonna be reckless.
Yep.
Yeah. I said, really? We can't even give Taj a little bit of a hurdle. Like we just gonna let him be just this great guy. Like just be this good guy. Like we could have just let him went down. Like found his way back.
No.
But
they already got his father doing that. They already got the bishop doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he started out Snake. I mean, I don't want to,
Right, right, right.
but he started out bad. You know
Oh
what
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Why did she agree to this? So we get I'm not sure what his name is, but I do know he's Devon Franklin, one of the producers of the show. He told her that he wanted her to do a live show in 2 days, and she was like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Um, and of course, we know we haven't seen her get ready, so we didn't think she was ready. But then when she agreed to the live, to do that, it's like, when you became ready, we didn't see you do that. So what do y'all feel about her, agreeing to do a live singing live, for the world to see?
I got a whole bunch of thoughts about this
Go
whole
ahead, sister.
situation. I'll tell you
Roll
my
it out.
thoughts.
Roll it out. Roll
I'll
it
tell
out.
you what
Roll
I
it out.
think. First and foremost, I think that she missed an opportunity here. I think me and Tamika was talking about this, and I was telling Tamika that I think that she should have literally milked this out. Like, she
Mhm.
didn't play this out correctly. Like, what a redemption story you could have. I went through this horrific thing. I lost my voice, and when she finally does get her voice back, it would be such a redeeming story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Exactly.
know how many people would be like just ready to support her, but she's so like one-sided, one-minded, one-train thinking that she didn't even think about the PR that she could have used for this. This was such it's
Mhm.
just such a missed opportunity, and once again she stuck her foot in her mouth and did something that she knows she couldn't do. Now she looked like a fraud again, instead of just playing it out and just milking this stuff just like she should have. And it would have been some truth in it. She can't sing, it would have been some truth in it, but she could have used it. I just think it was a missed opportunity. But that's Denita for you.
Yes. Vacay J.
I honestly thought that she was ready, like, with the son from, Wakanda when he came and he prayed for her. I thought it was like, hey, okay, you gonna do this? You must got your voice back. So I was kind of like thrown off. Like I thought, okay, she was gonna be ready. And then when that whole tobacco happened and she ran away from that laptop, that was the funniest thing in the world. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I know you're gonna get to it. I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
I,
It's
I
okay.
thought she had the voice back and her son prayed for her and it was all good. That's what I thought. But yes, I agree
Hmm.
with you, EJ. Like it could have been a great opportunity for a redemption story and all of that. Yeah.
Hmm. And
Yes,
Tamika.
definitely well said. Yeah, we were talking about this one. Even when we were talking with the discussion last week, we were saying the missed opportunity with Taj and Essence and the baby and how that all went down. They could have even said that another way, even if they was gonna still keep, the baby and her okay, but that's another
Mm-hmm.
story. But getting back to old Miss Danita, I think it just kind of be her ego and just she's like, I'm Denita and it's gonna all come together. She also want to prove, to mama and them because this is just coming off the hills of her having security escort, her out. But she's still not paying attention to the fact that and I don't forgot his daggone name, her advisor that be stay telling her that you gotta get your life right. You gotta start telling truth. You gotta start making amends. She just finished being trashed to, Rebel when she came in the office with the necklace. She's still playing games to a certain degree. It's like she's doing the half in, half out, putting her pink toe in the water and not coming all the way out. So it's just basically like Zanita, until you do right, okay?
Everything
Everything you
you
think about,
gonna fail.
Till
right?
you do right,
Still playing games. That's
gonna
why her
get you.
stuff ain't coming together.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree, Tamika. That is 100% correct. 100% correct. If she would just stop and do right. He keep giving her this warning, and then don't
Hmm.
forget the fact that she's just coming off the heels of that story that Sky had just dropped. You know, so you still are defending that because the public don't know it's 100% true. You know what I'm saying? They're left at the liberty to either believe you or believe the story that has dropped. So you got that already, and now you look like a fraud because you lying. So now my thought
Mhm.
is like, I'm automatically gonna believe this story because you just lied about sitting up here lip syncing.
Exactly.
Just pulled a Milli
Yep.
Vanilli, which
And the fact that Israel last week said to her, "Well, if you're telling the truth, you and God know the truth. The truth always comes out.
It's
You
gonna be
ain't got
hard for
nothing
her
to
to
worry
recover.
about."
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for her to recover from this one because man,
exactly,
Yeah,
she
all
thought
that
running
work
like
from
for
the
nothing.
laptop was gonna fix
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Girl, the
all
internet
that
is
work for
forever.
nothing. Okay, I thought I had
Yeah.
to slide with
Yeah, they're gonna be having all
with all
different
those
kind of
things.
memes and everything else going on.
She was like,
Yes,
she was bopping back and forth. She's like, pew. I was like, yo, that was hilarious.
yes. It was like I wish I could find it. See, you know how you see the tracks, the wind, like the clothing be pulled
Uh-huh.
behind. I wish I could find that. Like that was she was she was gone. I said, hold a minute, let me go back. I couldn't even go back because I was so shocked. I had to wait for it to start back over and slide all the way to the end. I'm like, now hold a minute, how did that happen? And she
That
just
whole
stood
time
there.
she was singing, I was like, please hurry up. I was like,
Yes,
please bring it to an end, Denita, because you about to I knew something was about to happen. I was like, come on, hurry
yes.
up.
I
Bring
thought
this
her
She
song
voice
was
was
to a
about to
close.
crack or something. I thought her voice was going to go out. I didn't think she
No.
was.
she
Oh,
had me fooled. I was
she did?
fooled, yo. I was
Oh
fooled. I
man.
was like, yo, okay, she got it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was lip syncing the whole time. You said it, Milli Vanilli all day. Like, dang. I was like,
Yeah, I
wow.
knew she was lip singing, but I was like, I said, ooh, but she putting on a good show. That's why I was like, hurry up. Just
Yeah.
bring it to an end. This song too long. Something
Yeah,
about to
something about to
happen.
pop off. Yeah, something about to
And the
happen.
Caesar. Yeah, there we go. Mhm.
Okay. So, and this, like I said, I'm going out of order. He sees this is when Rebel. Well, no, I can't remember what came before this, but Taj and Caesar are talking about producing Rebel, and he said he can't produce her anymore, because Essence is jealous. That's the easy way to explain it. But look at his face. He was like, he really couldn't explain, or like he can never explain what's really going on. It's like his face tells it all for you. And then C's is looking confused, like, what? Huh? Like, why you can't, like, what's the problem? How did y'all feel about how he could not really explain
This scene was
his
funny.
yeah, it's like, huh? Like he really couldn't explain it. So how y'all feel about that? Anybody can go.
I thought it was funny, like Tamika said. I thought it was funny. But I think Caesar read between the lines when he asked him. He was like, "Well, does she have a reason to be jealous?" And Taj give the
Mm-hmm.
he say it without having to say it, and C's picked up on that, so he know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it was just an unspoken thing that didn't need to necessarily be said out loud. He saw it and he probably even sees their chemistry. You can't not see their chemistry
Mm-hmm.
if you ever see them sing together. So, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Mr. J.
Yeah, Caesar knows that. Like, bouncing off of what EJ says, like that's why they're gonna create hits because he can tell he's been an executive for a long time. So he could tell when the chemistry's there, when the sound is there, the music is there, and him being confused, like, what the heck is going on? Like, you're not telling me everything, bruh. You need to tell me everything. Something happened between you and Rebel. You ain't trying. Oh, she's jealous. Oh, okay. He accepted it, but he knows it's something deeper than that. He knows it's something deeper than that.
I agree. And Tamika. Uh-oh, Tamika.
Yeah, I definitely agree with both of them was saying. And look, he sees it on been there himself, all right. So he understood. He like, wait a minute, is something going on? Like, why should she be, worried about it? So, but I laugh because he also brought him in those daggone suits to tell him which one he should wear. He like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
bro, if that's the one you want to wear that one. He's
Yeah.
like, thanks, Caesar, like a big help you are. So I
Yeah.
like the fact that he feel like he could confide in him and talk to him and have that kind of relationship because he could have brought the suit to his father, or I don't know if we ever really see him with any friends, but I was like, he really got that connection, that
He
bond with
did.
Caesar.
He brought it to his father.
He
That's his
Well,
father.
yeah, technically, yes.
That's his
that's
dad.
that boy
Like,
But
Pappy.
y'all know what I mean.
yeah, I
That's
know
that
what you
boy
mean. The
Pappy.
pastor. Yeah, but
He,
I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, you're right, Tamika. Like Taj, he feels something. He feel. You
Mhm.
know
mm-hmm.
how you around your family. You can feel the vibe. You can feel the energy. Like, yo, this is my kin right here. You know what I'm saying? When my dad was alive, I go see my dad, and boom, I could just tell like his blood is my blood. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Taj is feeling. That's why he was like, "Yo, which suit?" Da 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 da. And Caesar was like, "I don't know, man. I ain't getting in the middle of it." That's the funny. I ain't getting in the middle of it, man. You seize the pappy. True. Straight up.
Oh, sees is the pappy because I thought he was when I first saw this. Watched the series. I said, "Oh, that's his daddy. Bishop, not his daddy." But of course, I was new to it. I didn't know, but I still think that's his father. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Okay, let's see. I didn't get the slide of Bishop and the guy outside that came in the little the tracker thingy. It's not a four-wheel. It's a little car. The white guy
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
from the club. Am I talking? The country club. How did y'all feel about that scene? Them walking to the woods to look at the lay of the land and to let him know that it wasn't him that did it per se about the kids putting the not putting the hit out, but letting him know like calm down, sit down, chill out. How did y'all feel about them that little conversation and him inviting them to the wedding?
I just feel
Anybody
like
can go.
me personally, I just think that it, uh, they just flexing power. Like it's a bunch of powerful people in these parties in this room, and it's people that want to keep their secrets, and they flexing their power and letting him know, like, look, yeah, I might not have done it, but he basically letting him know that the call was made and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think it was a huge flex, and I don't know. I be feeling kind of like he might not have pulled that trigger, and he might have missed, or well, CJ helped him miss, but I just don't know about the bishop. The bishop just he just moving too free, like he doing it too open. I just feel like this ain't something you just do out in the open, like the way he doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of scared me when he told me walk to the lay of the land. I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? I wasn't sure. Jay, how you feel?
I honestly want to say, because I'm a big power guy, right? So I want to say Bishop had a recorder on him. So while the guy didn't say, okay, I'm the one that did it, he said what he said, right, EJ? Because you just stated that. I didn't do it, but I know, the order was sent out. So that's enough to kind of get the ball rolling. And him inviting, all these guys to the wedding, I think that's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
all of that is a
agree.
setup. I don't think he's like being genuine. Yeah, we're gonna let bygones be bygones. Come to the wedding. Da, 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 da. I think it's all a setup by the pastor because he from the streets too.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I agree. I was in the same thinking as vacay, and it actually was making me nervous because I'm like, is he gonna know? Is he gonna catch on? Pastor's definitely not stupid, but he do seem like he's ready to risk it all at this point with them and their shenanigans. But he know how dangerous this is, and what these people be up to and what they're capable of. He should know better than anybody. So I just was basically like, oh, I think he played it off good, and especially when inviting them to the wedding and everything. I said, I don't know if we want to invite them
Right.
near, but I know he was trying to make him feel like, it's all good. I'm not gonna try to come at with y'all, come at y'all with nothing. We got a mutual understanding, and to show you that, come on over and party with us and be with us for my son's wedding. So I was like, okay, now.
It's part of the 48 laws of power, right? So I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
first one, don't try to outdo the boss or the master, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's making it seem like, oh, I'll give up, I'm not doing
Right.
anything, da da da, so I can set you up
Mm-hmm.
so you can expose yourself
Right.
because you
Yep.
flexing. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
All righty. And here we are for the main event. So we have Miss Devita with her lying self. And I don't really like to use the word lie, but she's a liar. Getting her
Mm-hmm.
makeup did, her hair did. She has a backup singer. She has a pianist. She has, I think his name was Willie. I think his name was Willie on the
Really,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah, she has him on the phone talking to him, for a quick second, let him know that, that they was ready to get everything rolling. And Oh, she gets to singing and singing for maybe what 20, maybe 30 seconds. And the if I can remember the words, I was caught up in the lie, asking myself why, how did I get here? You know how you got here. And then, you know, all hell broke loose. EJ, how do you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, pretty much what I was saying earlier about her and this whole lip singing thing. I think that she overplayed her hand. I feel like this only proves that she is indeed a liar. We all know because we're looking at the show, so we know that she's lying. But the people are going to see that she's a liar too. Like the people that support her, the people who went and streamed all her music. You know what I'm saying? The whole
Mm-hmm.
reason why she even was able to stay the head of the company was because she had all those supporters. But if you keep playing in people's face, eventually they will stop supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just blatantly lie to people. You got one scandal already that's still ongoing. And now you got this whole new scandal when all you had to do was use that to your advantage, played on people's they soft spot for you. You just got shot. All you needed to do was just use that and be honest, and like
Mm-hmm.
do tell her, be honest. Like she has to be honest. But her being Denita, that's why I keep saying use it because she's Denita and that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
She has a use mentality. She's this person that has to be bigger than life. So I feel like if she had to just use that to her advantage and just let it played on people's sympathy, then that would have worked out so much better for her. So when she did get her voice back, she would have had this crazy redemption story and she probably would have streamed even more and probably sold even more than she ever
Mm-hmm.
sold.
Yep. But I wonder if she didn't do it because of the her mother having that $30 million insurance policy on her voice. I wonder if that's why she didn't do it, or is it her ego?
I think it's her
I
ego.
think it's a
I
mixture. Me, oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I was just gonna say I think it's a mixture, but more her ego than anything because she don't want people to know that she can't sing. You know what I'm saying? So and she
Mm-hmm.
wants the show to keep going because she got all this stuff lined up, the networks and all that type of stuff, and she don't want it to fall through. I don't know if it's a money thing. I don't really know why she keeps pushing it so hard. Maybe
Yes.
the
Hmm.
company is, maybe I can't remember if they said anything about money before. Maybe the mama did. Did the mama say something about they was possibly in some debt because she was trying to sell some stuff? I remember that.
Yeah,
I
the money
in the
Yeah.
part was a
beginning.
playing a
Mm-hmm.
part too between
Yes.
the stuff with the pastor and stuff with her. She did bring that up, and that's part of why she was supposedly wanting to sell some of her catalog. And she was like, "Oh no, you ain't selling that."
That's why she put
Yeah.
out the stream so they
Yeah.
can get a lot of
Mm-hmm.
streams
Hmm.
to show
Yeah.
that she had a little bit of leverage, and that's how she
Hmm.
got the board to vote her to be,
Right.
to vote the mom
Mm-hmm.
out. But go back to one slide if you can. I want to point
Uh,
something, point something
okay.
real quick.
Let's see.
Look at the pianist at the top. He even knew this was a fraud. Look at his face. He's like, really? Like, you seriously not gonna sing? And he was in the booth with us, so he already know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There was no vocals coming out of there. You know what I'm saying? So all of them is just faking a fraud. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and I wanted to point this out because this is a show, but I
Mm-hmm.
know for sure that they're probably talking about some truths that's happening in the industry, especially in the
Mm-hmm.
gospel industry. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of fakes out there, not just the gospel industry, but all of the music industry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but
Oh,
again,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but this was hilarious to me.
It
It
was. It
was. Oh
really, really
God.
was.
Caesar
I
was
was
like,
sitting back watching it and I'm saying, like, well, what's going to happen? Because I knew something was coming. And I definitely was like, I know they didn't just pull a Milli Vanilli. And I was telling, oh, Lord,
"Oh,
who is
whoa,
this
how did
person?
that get on the screen?"
That might be that person that won't take you out for coffee.
Oh man,
Listen, I don't know what the heck is going on because I swore I blocked them and now there's somebody else coming. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I was saying, I think I was telling EJ, I think I was on the phone with Moochie as I'm watching this, and I start yelling in her ear. She going, "What happened? What's going on?" I said, "God, they didn't really believe." She's on the rocket skip, and me and Caesar, we both jumped up and looked like at the same time. That was so hilarious.
Yes, you
to
see
me.
Caesar, he was like, at first he was mesmerized with her, the way she was looking. It's like he was like, might have been doing something while he was watching her sing.
Well, you know what he was saying. You know what he was saying. Now that I know your voice is back, I can sue you now. We can go through with the lawsuit now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, okay, cool. But yeah, I was like laughing. I was like, damn.
Yes, that was so freaking funny.
I couldn't even catch it. I had to let it play out and then let it start back over and slide it all the way, because I was like, hold a minute, I had to pause it. Hold a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so here we go to my last slide. Who this man?
Right.
Who is that?
Like, everybody, what are you doing there?
I keep asking. They think I'm crazy because I be doing too much. I know I do. I can be extra. But the way he just popped in the scene, and then his eyebrows like are evil looking. Who is this man?
The exposer. That's who he is.
You reckon like he was sent by Sasha?
What made?
I think he just was the person that was over the show. Like, I think he is, because she's doing she's doing a live show, and it's through, it's not through Kingdom Records, it's through whoever else she's doing it through. I think it's the person that's over that, because he looks like he's overseeing it. He looks like he's the boss to me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, he looked like he was like, now, what the hell? You done came in here lying and scheming and scamming and embarrassing.
Yeah.
He probably figured it out too. The same way y'all figured it out, because I was fooled. You know what I'm saying? But he probably was like, wait a minute, let me press this button. You ain't supposed to be pressing buttons, first of all. We got an engineer for that. But what made you press the button? Oh, because you over this?
How you slip? You standing up, how you slip? Come on now. How your whole
it was meant to be. God had him slipped.
It was an intervene. Yeah,
your whole hand palm that board.
God used them.
Hit the little thing, Jay.
Oh, you want some? You want some? It's the air horn.
No, I want the record thing. The record.
Oh,
like
you want
the slide.
That's what you
want.
There
you go. Yeah.
I do kind of feel like I don't
be
think he did it on purpose. I think he was trying to do the engineer's job. You know how some of these people are. Let me try to fix this.
Oh, he's trying to do it. He's trying to do a Diddy. He's like, yo, take that. Hold on. Yeah. Let me come over here.
Didn't realize what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't think he did it on purpose. I just think he,
Listen, I'm telling y'all, God said she keep playing with me. So he said, come on.
That was God.
Sir, this is what you was put in the room to do.
Yep.
Exactly. Now that I definitely agree with. I feel like, they say what's hidden in the dark will come to the light.
Always.
Step into the light, Carol Ann.
Absolutely.
And Carol Ann stepped into the light. I said, well, sir. Yes. Okay. So
what's gonna happen next?
Oh my gosh. That's what should have came up when he hit that button.
Now this one.
Right. Yes. Because she was like,
yeah.
The way she did it, though, I was like, girl, you should have just hit end on the live.
That was so hilarious.
Is you in front of the camera?
Yeah, she didn't know what to do. And CJ was calling.
Yes.
And CJ was like,
she grabbed the stomach. Yes.
That was so funny. But
stomach and tearing on
everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, damn.
What the hell is
she ain't coming back from this.
Yeah, definitely not.
And he said that too. He was like, yo, I want you to suffer, right? He really wanted to get her back. Now that she got her memory back and all this and that, he's really going after her hard now. So for this to happen, it was like, only God, but God, right?
That's right.
Yeah, but God. Hello, somebody. Shundo.
Boom shakalaka. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this man. Okay, so this is a great episode. It was jam-packed from beginning to end. I appreciate you all for joining me for episode 6. Fear is not my future. I don't understand what that title means. Fear is not my future. Does somebody know? Can anybody tell me what they think it means? Fear is not my future.
I mean, it could mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
We could be talking about the bishop. We could be leaning towards rebel. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it really can apply to all of them. Rebel, Denita, the
Right.
bishop,
mhm.
Taj,
Mhm.
living your truth. Okay, step out on faith and let go of the fear. Okay, let
Amen.
God. Yes.
Wish I had an oil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tamika preach
And
it.
now that she brought the son
You
into
don't have
play, well,
one?
the son is in play, and she
Yeah.
telling him, hold on, I can't,
Mhm.
I got to tell my family and I got to tell my husband they don't know about you and all of that. She probably have a little fear there too, with just the same way she had the fear of letting them know about her voice, which like EJ said, she could have used it to her advantage. That just didn't make sense. So, how long she gonna hold on to telling them about her son?
Which is another lie, technically, because the husband absolutely knows about it. He's known about it since forever.
Right.
If anything, that could have been one of the first people that you said something to, like, hey,
exactly.
pop back up and he say that he my son. Now I know the kids don't know, but I was just like, now the husband, he know.
She got too much to hide. That's why she was hesitant to introduce, him like right then and there. Like she got too many loose ends to tie up before she introduces this guy. But Denita, man, once she did, she messed up, man. It was like
yeah, definitely.
Oh, Lordy.
Come with the ball.
So as Torek, Sterling, and Sanaya's mom says, not afraid of what's ahead. So I can see fear is not my future as not afraid of what's ahead. Okay. And Monique 69 Ways said the truth is not in her. No, ma'am, it's definitely not.
It's sure not.
I agree with you, sister. Amen.
And that's why her voice is on a hold. God said, hold on.
I had so much hope though in the beginning when she came out of the coma. I thought she was going to change, but she had me fooled. She had everybody fooled.
2.2 seconds.
Yeah.
She changed.
She just wanted to see who was
seconds.
going to take advantage of her. That's why she did.
Right.
She was playing dumb.
She definitely was doing that. So episode 7 is titled Bed of Lies. So can't wait to see what that is about and how that goes down. I hope it's jam-packed like episode 6. Bed of Lies. So I do appreciate you all for joining me today on episode 6 of Kingdom Business. I really appreciate you helping me break my live cherry. DJ.
Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna say that. Keep saying it. My live cherry. My cherry on the live.
On Kingdom Business.
Kingdom Business. With the
God
bishop
knows
is
your
a
heart.
cheater.
God knows your heart.
And the wife is a cheater.
Maybe a possible murderer.
Maybe a murderer. We know she's an arsonist, of course. So it's okay if I get my cherry popped on live.
I like saying that. So keep on going.
I'm in good company.
Oh my God. I cannot.
Okay, you put that in my head. You said
I'm
that.
Sorry.
EJ.
It is my fault. I apologize.
You did, yes. Once I get it, hey.
You run with it.
My bad.
YouTube the cherry popper. YouTube's your cherry popper. Got it.
Okay,
so good job. That'll be $5. Nah.
Bruh, listen.
I'm selling sound effects.
Hey, you might be on something. Okay.
Got them cherries in the chat.
Okay.
Put them cherries in the chat for Candy Love.
Yeah, put them cherries in the chat for Candy Love.
What do you put for popping the cherry though? That's
I don't know. cherry,
a
and
stick
then like
pin,
a bomb thing beside it, and then another cherry and
An
another.
eggplant.
or
Oh,
or
my
egg.
bad.
Oh no, I don't know.
Lord.
Candy said it. I didn't say it.
You
I didn't
cut me
say it.
off. You cut me off. You cut me
I ain't
off.
say it. I ain't say it.
They be doing too much.
Alrighty, Miss EJ.
What up? I might go dead. I'm letting y'all know. But if you about to ask me what I got going on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
the same stuff we do every single week. I think this coming up is this Thursday our movie night, Tamika?
Next Thursday.
It's next Thursday. Okay, so next Thursday is our movie
Mhm.
night. What You Duty comes on this on the 7th. So I'll of course have a review for that, Black Hamptons. And then we're gonna be doing Raising Canaan on Moochie's channel on next week, on Monday. And right now that's about it. And then we'll see from there. I probably got some other stuff happening though. Just keep your notifications on.
Mm-hmm. And Jay, what you got going on?
Well, first off, again, congratulations on your first live. Congratulations to you. Appreciate you for having me and inviting me on your first live. All right. So yeah, we just did Raising Canaan yesterday. Definitely look out for the final predictions of Raising Canaan this coming Thursday at 8:05. I believe I'm supposed to be on with Brillo tomorrow, so look out for that. And yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah. I got some news, you know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. I got a
Look at me.
a special something from BET that's coming real soon for the 100th episode of The Oval. So look out for a video in preparation of the 100th episode of The Oval, because BT is sending me something real quick. So just look out for that.
Hey,
Look out
you
for
got a
that. You know
box?
what I'm saying? Look out for that.
And the busiest lady that I know down to the YouTube streets, Miss Tamika's Den. What you got going on, hon?
Yes, I am doing the subscribe-a-thon. Okay, I'm gonna be putting out something every single day. I'm actually got to get off of here and watch the Oval because I got to do a review on that. Sisters is tomorrow. Then I'm going to do the Raising Canaan and Life After Lockup, and trivia night is Saturday night, and it's gonna go on and on from there. I think we joined Nita again for Rapid Show on Sunday, and just keep on going. So if y'all not subscribed, subscribe. And I'm so glad that I was able to join Candy Love for her first live. Hey.
Yay, this is one for the books. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I really appreciate you all, the experts, for helping me, I was nervous as I'll get out, and EJ know I was about to act like something had popped off this morning or something. Because I was like, oh, what? I gotta do what? Yeah, I was nervous. I was nervous. But I appreciate you all for helping me and joining the live. So with that being said, we're gonna head on out, good people. Oh, EJ phone died. Oh, a phone may die? Or did it die? Okay. Yeah. I was reading his private chat messages.
What you got
Thank
going
you,
on next? What you got going on next?
what I got going on next?
Yeah, take the slides down too, by the way.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Professor, trying to help you.
Yeah, my
My
professor.
student. There we go.
Thank you.
There you go. Now we see
Thank
these beautiful
you.
faces.
Yeah, you're good for something other than air horns.
I am. Cut it out.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
That's right. Not me. I know you be studying my know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's a New York thing.
I do your New York thing. I hear you.
Tamika don't say it though. Tamika got it down lock. You know what I'm saying? She be like, Tamika throwing the corporate. She don't throw the not I'm saying. When we on the block, they'll be like, nah, I mean.
That's EJ. That's Moochie. That's Moochie. Moochie be like, yo.
No doubt.
That's Moochie. I don't know what I have going on. I am supposed to be with the subscribe-a-thon, but I did this. And
good job.
I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I think I did a very good job for the first time. I might go live tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh, you having fun now? Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, I might as well do it every day.
Hey, I'm fast now. I'm one of them fast girls. Do it every day.
TMI, TMI.
Hot, it's hot, it's hot. Hot in the seat.
Too much. Don't do it.
God.
Stop that.
And that's my pop.
Exactly.
All right. Well, all right, good people. Thank you all for joining us. I do recall seeing Monique 69 Ways, Torque, Sterling, and Sanaya. That's my sister, by the way. I'm gonna try to get her to change her name because every time
Thank you,
people say
Sanaya.
I'm gonna get her my sister to change her name. Who else? Moochie, Inga. Who else? Saw a lot of people in here.
Don't forget Shanna. She gave me the compliment.
Yeah.
Shayna.
Who?
Appreciate you.
What did she say?
Should be on the radio. Got a nice voice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Daria was in the building. She was the first one.
Always.
Yes, she is, and she's very supportive, and we appreciate Daria.
Yeah, we love you, Daria.
Yeah, we appreciate her very much. Thank you, Daria. Love you. So if nothing else, with that being said, I thank you all, and we're going to exit this thing, and I'm going to hit end stream. And y'all have a good night.
Salute.
Peace out.